Working with teak. Why is teak so streaky, white, orange, zebra-like, not an all honey color? Welcome to our number 6 of 6 blogs in Working with Teak. For those who have not seen our other video blogs, my name is Robert. Today I will be showing you the amazing transformation of freshly milled teak when it's exposed to sunlight. Both plantation and 300-year-old old-growth teak contain an abundance of natural oils. These oils, when exposed to oxygen, will begin to oxidize. However, when exposed to UV rays in sunlight, this process will be accelerated almost to the point that you can see the changes in real time. When teak is freshly cut, it is usually streaky, blotchy, and frequently a kaleidoscope of colors, from white to bright orange to dark brown. The prized even honey color tones are rare to find straight out of the planer. So how can we get this wood to settle down? Simply alternate exposure to direct sunlight and then shade, or take it indoors, for a few hours each time. While exposed to the sunlight, the teak will generally begin to both darken and to present orange streaks. Or, if already white, it will turn strongly orange first. Very similar to a sunburn on fair skin, and then tanning afterwards. This process is dramatic. It is so dramatic that frequently you can actually see it happening to the board. You can then either rotate the reverse side up or bring the board indoors to allow the color change to fade and blend. Repeat this process as necessary until the color you are looking for occurs. If the streaks are already very dark, they will fade and blend over time, but this generally takes a bit longer. Once you have the color that you want, go ahead and apply a finish. See our before and after results of 2 teak planks that we cut from the same slab at the same time, planed and edged, very white, and note the difference between them in just a short period of time.
Good afternoon. I'm here today to go over in a quick demonstration the different color changes that teak undergoes after it's been milled and or cut. Nothing will impact the quality of the wood or the longevity of the wood. It's only based on what your final preference for the color is. Teak generally ends up in a honey color look. However, as you can see here, these 2 boards were just milled from this one right here. The oxidized exposed surface here is a much more honey colored look and much more even toned. However, here it's very much a lighter color and striated, multicolored. When you get this, put it out into the sunlight. The UV from the sunlight will change this color to a very quite bright orange. Then leave it out a little longer and it will move towards the browns. What we're going to do today is we're going to show this by holding this one in as a control piece inside the warehouse. And this one's going to go outside under time-lapse photography, and we're going to show the difference that this undergoes over the period of just a couple of hours. If you leave it out longer, it will change more. Bringing it back in, leaving it a while, we are expecting it at least to blend to a much more honey-colored brown. So what we're going to do, we're going to take it out there. It's not going to come back looking exactly like this, but we want to just know right off the bat, these 2 boards came from this one long slab. Okay, this is just after, I guess it was only about 5 or 6 minutes. It really wasn't very long. We're just taking this just in case the time-lapse has an issue. Look at the difference already. Huge difference between the 2 boards. This one's already gone up a slightly suntan brown look. There still is some streaking because it's only been 5 minutes, not 2 hours. But you can see just in 5 minutes the amount of change that the UV has done to the boards. Just to flip them around, we only did one surface, but of course it leaches over a little bit. But you can see even there that these 2 surfaces were getting hit by the sun, these 2 much less on that board. And comparing it very closely to the other one, you can see a huge difference. And then on the reverse side, they're much more similar because this didn't get hit by the sun. So what we're going to do, we're going to stick that board back outside, and we're going to leave it a bit longer, and we're going to come back in maybe 2 hours and see what the look is like. Well, welcome back. We've brought the board back in from its suntan outside. It's been out there now for about 3 hours. We did the first time lapse on this board here for about 5 minutes only, and you could see how much it had turned orangey. Now it's actually started fading from the orange into the more honey color. You can see the huge difference between these two boards, and it's only been a few hours. It's actually blending substantially more with the original board now. You can still see the striations in it. Those striations, if you don't like them, will fade over time. And of course, you can still put it outside and have it continue this process longer if you wish. It will also now slowly fade inside into a more homogeneous look if you just leave it inside. The wood's still even warm from us having just brought it in. So there you have it. Freshly cut and out in the sun for a couple hours, about 3 hours. And if you want it more, just leave it a little bit longer, and if you leave it too long, it'll start to silver.
So this is just one more incredible feature of teak. It's extremely durable, strong, resistant to pests, mold, fungus, termites, salt water. It's anti-slip even with oil finishes. It's dimensionally very stable, and now it's beautiful to look at no matter what your taste is. So if you like this video, please take a look at us online at www.Mys-Teak.com, or leave a like at the bottom. Have a great woodworking day.